Did you know that Legoland Florida has a water park? Watch this video to see all that the Legoland Water Park has to offer and see if it's right for you and your family.
Splash, splash.
Roam with us.
Of course, there is a store where you can buy bathing suits, towels, sunscreens, flip-flops, hats, anything you forgot. I completely forgot to film the food place. I always eat there, except I didn't on this trip because we were eating at Shipwreck at the Pirate Hotel, which is delicious.
Yeah.
But the food place at the water park is really good if you like fried fish. That's what I get. They also have chicken fingers, of course, and lots of French fries. If you get in there and order straight away, right after the water park opens, usually at 11. So if you order before 12, the line's not usually too bad. But after 12 on a crowded day, the food can take a very long time. So be prepared. But for me, it's a decent option. In this video, you'll see the taco place, but that's not always open. Build a raft river. In the summertime, you have to wait in line a long time for a raft, but they did get a lot of new ones. All these colorful ones are new. They've got double rafts and some things you can build on, and then they also have single rafts. Are you ready to raft them? The worst part of the lazy river is those squirter things. It takes exactly 5 minutes to get around the lazy river if you're just floating, and there's 4 of those squirt things. But when they're off, it's truly lazy. But when they're on, well, I like to dodge them.
Safety first.
There's the squirty blue whale. That's not blue. Sometimes it's so peaceful and sometimes it's not. You can grab these bricks and you can build, theoretically, on the side of your raft. Here's the next squirty thing. A very highly pressurized shark. Sometimes these things spray, but they're usually off. Thank goodness. But when it's super hot, you don't mind. Nice view. Splashy splashes. Ah! Ah! That's my favorite sprayer, but I wasn't quite ready. That one's misty. And then you're back at the beginning with the big cold sprayer, where you can get off, or you can go around again. And it was only 5 minutes, so why would you want to get off? You wouldn't. You hear the Christmas music. That's because it's December 31st. This is Florida, so you can water park on New Year's Eve. There's bricks you can pick up as you float around on the lazy river that you can use to build something epic, or
you could actually probably just use them to build a wall to keep from being shot by the sprayer.
I personally could stay on the lazy river all day, but there's more to see. Duplo Splash Safari. Those slides are really fun. This is where we always park our stroller. This ground is usually super hot, and they have little sprayers that squirt so you can run by the edge to cool off your feet. So you definitely want some kind of shoes on a regular hot day. Then if you want to build with some Legos, wash your feet and just gotta let go to the bottom of the foot. Sometimes the taco stand is open. And then over here is first aid. My mom once had to come because she slipped and busted open her knee. So they do have band-aids. Probably some other stuff too. They wrapped her with gauze. The Lego Imagination Station. You can build this little tower thing. And then from here, you squirt water and make it spin. And try to knock the buildings down. These giant umbrellas that you can relax under. There's lounge chairs and regular sit-up chairs. It's hard to get a lounge chair under an umbrella in the summer. I guess it's not that bad on December 31st. This is the wave pool. A lot more crowded this week than last week. I'll put a picture of Emmy in here last week. This is between the waves. But there's Lego bricks so you can build. You can chill on the islands. You can swim in it like it's a pool between waves, and then the waves are not very rough, so it's very kid friendly. And it's so warm. I don't generally bring my phone into the wave pool, but it's so not crowded that I can do it. Between waves, the wave pool is great for just swimming or playing. So that's really handy. It also has this safety line built in so you can see where shorter kids should not go without a life jacket. There is a countdown timer so you know when the waves are coming, and that timer lasts about 10 minutes, so the waves are also about 10 minutes. Plenty of life jackets you can borrow. There are bathrooms at the front of the park with changing areas and showers. But back here they have another set of bathrooms, which is nice, so you don't have to go all the way to the front of the park. This is the Joker Sofa. If you don't mind the noise and the occasional splashing, this over here is my favorite spot to chill. It's right there. Sometimes kids run by and you get splashed, but overall this is a very peaceful spot to sit in the water and get sunshine but not be too hot. And if you really want to get wet, you can go sit under that bucket or under that perpetual splash over there. But I prefer this peaceful edge. These are the Joker Soaker Cabanas you can rent. If you have money you want to spend and you want guaranteed shade and a space for your stuff. Also a refrigerator. And a safe. You can just try to get a seat under one of those umbrellas. In the summer, this ground is absolutely burning. So you definitely want to be wearing flip-flops or water shoes, but you can't wear water shoes on the slides. You have to take them off and hold them as you go down the slides. So that's a little bit tricky. But even though it's hot today, the ground is not hot, so that's nice. Now over to the slides. You get to those tube slides, which I prefer. You go this way to pick up your tubes. And you also go this way to get on the body slides. This is the path. Emmy hates that yellow one because it's in the dark. So if you like the dark slide, that's a good one with the tube. The blue one is open air. I always feel like I'm gonna fly off the side, but nobody flies off the side, so I'm sure it's fun.
Yellow again.
In the summer, you have to wait in line for tubes. But today, you don't. They got singles and doubles. Again, in the summer, you have to wait a long time. Life jackets. So after you pick up your tube, you go this way. And then over here, you can come just hang out. In the summer, this is not usually as crowded as everywhere else. But you see, there's games to play. I don't know how you get the stuff to play Legoland Cornhole, but it's there, and I don't know. I don't remember what that game's called, but that's pretty nifty. Directions, in case you need them. So that is where you go up with your rafts. For these super awesome raft slides. You have to be 42 inches with an adult, 48 inches alone. I think the tube slides are 48 inches no matter what. And that is the Legoland Water Park. So, is it worth it? Well, you have to decide that for you and your family. If you have an annual pass, definitely it's worth it to come over for a couple hours. But it is, I think, $25 a day to upgrade. So if it is a busy summer day, you need all that time in the main park. So it does not make sense, even though it's hot, to come over here and spend all that money and miss out on your park day. But if you have more than one day, or if you have an annual pass, yes, definitely upgrade and come over here if it's right for your family. But we love it. We come over for 2 or 3 hours every time. Even when we were here last week and it was like 60-something degrees, we still came, and Emmy waded in the water, got her pants wet, and we had to dry them in a dryer. But we love it. So now you've seen it and you can make the decision for yourself. Comment below. Are you going to make time for the Legoland Water Park on your next visit? Until next time, keep roaming. I once flipped my raft over jumping onto it under here.
One time I had my life jacket on, and then I got flipped over and Daddy was scared.
Yep, that was pretty scary.
I got sucked under.
Yep.
Never, safety first.
There's this